Hey guys, this is my very first attempt of using my Ecamm Live. I purchased it a while ago, never really used it, just starting out, so this might not work. I'm hoping it does. I have my DSLR set up, I have my Yeti mic set up, and I'm really just kind of testing to see if the video and audio works really well. We'll see, I'm just gonna give it a whirl. So if you can't hear anything, feel free to leave a comment. I don't know if I'll see the comments because I've never used this platform before, but we're just gonna give it a whirl. So this is our really kind of first big kickoff for the Monday morning marketing show. And again, hopefully it's recording. If not, I can always redo it later. So today we're gonna talk about your personal brand and why brand awareness is so important. I had a little bit of feedback over the weekend from my Facebook group, the Instagram Collaborative, and we were talking about changing our profile photo in Instagram, just giving it a refresh, changing it up. And one person asked, why, hold on, s'mores, go away. My cat is gonna jump up here, I know it. I hope she doesn't ruin all this. She was asking, should I have my logo as my profile photo on Instagram or should I have a photo of my face? And I gave a resounding, please put a picture of your face. I want to see who you are. The world wants to see who you are. And she was like, but how do they know I'm a business then? And I said, well, you can go ahead and use your handle as your business and then put a photo of your face so people can put a face to a name. They know the person behind the brand because as human beings, we want to do business with other human beings. We don't want to do business with entities anymore. That time is kind of past. We're moving on to the connection economy. We're getting really deep in it, into things and technology that allow us to connect to other people around the world. And that's what's important to people. And so by tapping into that and really making that a priority in your business, you are setting yourself apart from every other person in your industry. Because everybody knows that no matter what you do, I don't care if you're an underwater basket weaver, I don't care if you're a swordfish fisherman, I don't care if you do tours of the Grand Canyon, whatever it is, other people do it too. You are not alone in your industry. I can almost guarantee it. I've never met someone that has a thing that no one else does. The differentiator is you, is how you do it, is how you run your business, are the services and products you decide to offer. And even if you work in an MLM company, a network marketing company, and you're selling products that everyone else in your company is selling, nobody uses it the way you do. Nobody has your testimonials. Nobody has your results. Nobody has a family like yours where you are implementing your products. Nobody has the interests and the kind of like diverse elements of what makes you a human being. Nobody else has that. And so by really putting yourself out there personally, you are ensuring you're attracting people that really like you for you and want similar results to you and really can connect to your story. Unfortunately, a lot of people are worried about that. Some people get nervous. Some people are like, I'm an introvert, or it's scary, or I don't want my face all over things, or and I have empathy for that. I understand. Like, I'm an introvert too, and for me, what an introvert really means is I get my energy from being by myself, but I'm a performing introvert. I don't mind being on camera. I don't mind having photos. That doesn't bother me. I'm not shy. So for those of you that are worried about that, there's baby steps. You can totally take these lessons and take it at your pace. I'm not saying you have to be Kim Kardashian tomorrow. You don't have to go around and take selfies of yourself or your butt or whatever. You don't have to do that. You do you, boo. Like, you do it the way you feel comfortable. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to listen to me if you don't want to, but I truly believe that having a personal brand is the way you need to move forward as a business in this world, no matter what you sell. I just redid my personal brand guide over the weekend. I had actually built it in 2014, and I revamped it, I redesigned it, and I actually put it in my email sales sequence. Whenever someone signs up for an assessment call with me, they'll actually get that branding guide. And I was selling it on my site for $19, but if you ever want to book an assessment with me, you can get that for free and you can read through it. But it was really interesting to go back from 3 years ago and see that everything I was talking about in 2014 completely still applies to today, and even more so. I didn't do any real revisions. I kind of fancied it up, the look, and made sure it was more brand consistent, added new photos, but the information is the same. You have to put yourself out there. And again, do it at your own pace. I share in the Instagram Collaborative Facebook group all kinds of ideas about how to take selfies. If you're shy, you can take some in a whole bunch of different compositions. I'm gonna actually try to post more of those ideas because I'm seeing them all the time on Instagram and I'm flagging them. All I need to do is screenshot them and put them in the group. So if you are worried about that, join the group, follow along, make sure you're turning on notifications so you can kind of see those ideas. But there's absolutely ways to put yourself out there in a way that will be comfortable to you. And I'm telling you, the more often you do this, the easier it is. Everything is hard at first. This is hard. I don't even know if this was working, right? I spent the morning downloading the program, opening it up. Luckily, it wasn't a big learning curve. So if you're ever looking for a streaming software, Ecamm Live is working good so far. I'll tell you how it is once this is over. But you're only going to get better once you have practice. You only get more and more comfortable putting yourself out there. And I know some of you are like, well, my hair is not the way I want it, or my face is too chubby right now, or I don't have new makeup, or I don't have an outfit, or I don't have whatever. I wear this, I don't know if you can see the shirt in this picture, but I wear these shirts. I have literally 10 of them, and they're all different colors because it was the shirt that like worked best for me at Old Navy. I don't care if people don't like it. It doesn't matter. None of that matters to you, right? What I'm wearing during the day. You just need this information. And that goes the same for your own audience. They only need the information from you, right? What you're wearing, what your hair looks like, what your makeup looks like, how much you weigh, none of that matters. Has nothing to do with the information and the service you're providing to your audience. So focus more on other people and what they need to hear from you other than you being comfortable. And oh, I'm seeing some things come in. Yay! So hopefully you guys can hear me. Hooray! Okay, let me know if you guys if my sound's weird, if the video's weird. Let me know in the comments because I can actually see the comments come up. Ecamm Live is amazing, guys. Everyone should sign up for it. It's the greatest. And so, one more other thing I want to talk about. So I don't believe this is a trend. I think having a personal brand is the way human beings are going to be doing business from now on. I just do. I just believe that. I did have a consultation with a client, probably a potential client, like a year and a half ago. And we were going through a consultation and I was like, okay, what do you think what are some other brands that might have audiences very similar to your audience? And she's like, oh, I don't really know. And she was in the baby industry. So I was starting to list off some people, I was like, well, what about this people? What about these people? What about this company? And I got to a company, and it happened to be my favorite company, Freshly Picked. They make those baby moccasins. And she's like, I don't like them. I'm like, oh, okay. Why? Like, what's the reason? Do you not just like their branding, or do you just don't like, what about them does not resonate with you? And she was like, well, they just put photos of themselves on there too much. And I think that this whole putting your face to your brand is just a fad, and that's just not what I want to do. And I'm like, okay, that's totally fine. Everyone's willing to do what they want to do. Great. But that's just not what I believe. And so I just don't think we're going to be a great fit. And that's okay. There's way more people out in this world to do business together. But that is a core belief that I have. And if you don't believe it, totally fine. But we're just not going to be a good fit. And so a company that you can see, oh, yay, I'm so glad. Hold on, let me get the feedback. Love the custom thing in the corner. Yeah, you like that? Isn't that cute? This is a new toy. I'm so excited for these. It's going to be really fun to take this and do all kinds of different videos. I'm super excited. I'm back in the saddle. It's going to be super fun. But back to what I was saying, personal brand, I think it's super imperative. So please just start. You'll get more comfortable. Just practice. Sarah, this is totally for you. I know you get shy, but you're gorgeous. Everyone here, the more you put your personality out, the more you repel people that don't like you. But you need to be okay with that. You're not for everyone. Not everybody has to like everybody. That's the great thing in this world. There's some people that are going to be your jam, and there are other people that aren't, but that's good, right? We want the best for those other people. We want those people to be served with people that are the best fit for them. You send them along, ideally with a referral. If you're like, oh, that's not really me, but this person might be a great fit for you. And you can feel good about that exchange. They're not for you, and that's okay. Really quick, let me answer this. Are you using a special camera? Yes, I'm using my Canon 5D Mark II, and it's a DSLR. I have it connected to my laptop. I have my Yeti microphone, so hopefully that sounds good. And that's connected to my laptop, and I'm going through Ecamm. It's the best. I'm so happy with it. And I think that's really all I wanted to go. Oh, and one more thing. This is not new. Having people be in front of your brand, even if it's not you personally, people have had spokesmodels. People have had spokespeople. Back when, what's his name? John Wayne was selling Marlboro cigarettes, right? This is not a new thing. People want to put faces to a brand. And now we want just the owner of the company to be that face. You can have spokesmodels. You can have reps. And actually, the more people you do involve in your brand, the better. Right? People just want to feel like it's a party. But you cannot have a party unless the host shows up. So you have to show up to your own party before you can invite others to join. So that's all I had for today for the Monday Morning Marketing Show. Come back next week where we talk more about marketing in Monday morning.